want to have a good show today, and maybe they want to upset regular gamers. So, King Soldier, as you've looked at these two teams, is regular gamers actually good enough to 3-0, or do you think Ink Kings has more credit than their record is showing right now?
Honestly, I think it will be a 2-1 because I don't think Ink Kings are as bad as what their record shows. But I think it'll either be a close 3-0 or a 2-1.
Yeah. Well, and I think you said it well. Ink Kings having a good match, even last week taking down Nasty Majesty, who is, again, the fourth best team tied with regular gamers. So if they can take a game from Nasty Majesty, Zach, can they not take a game from regular gamers?
Sheesh, that's such a good question, and that's the big story going into this game. It's a lot less interesting of, is Ink Kings going to be able to 2-1 regular gamers? I think it's even pretty interesting, like, if regular gamers loses one game here, I think that is the story Ink Kings will always be able to tell, is that Ink Kings was the team that was able to take regular gamers out of the playoffs, which is a huge, huge dub for them. So is regular gamers able to 3-0 is the big question, and my gut kind of says no.
No. Oh, so you predict them to make the playoffs, but then you predict them to drop a game against Ink Kings.
I do. I still see them making the playoffs, even after one loss here, but I do see I see one loss happening to regular gamers.
All right. Well, teams are picking their weapons and their team comp right now, so I think they'll have an exciting matchup here today. As you said, can they get the 3-0 is the big story. It's not just about winning. It's about how many wins can you get off these teams with lower records in order to put yourself into the playoffs. But you never know. Ink Kings, as you said, or as King Soldier said, I don't think Ink Kings are as bad as their record shows.
Sure.
They do have a negative 40 average spread of losing, but they've had some really close games. They have some games off of higher teams as well. So it's not like regular gamers is playing against high voltage again.
Right.
So it's going to be exciting matchup. We are ready. Both teams have selected their weapons. So we're going to jump into game number 1. Regular gamers looking for their playoff chance. They need to get some wins off of Ink Kings. We'll see if they're able to bless it and win.
That was good. That was funny.
All right, Ink Kings in the purple here, and regular gamers going to be in the green. What weapons are we seeing out here today, guys, that we want to point out on both sides? Anything exciting? There's nothing exciting, huh?
Still getting the stream up, actually.
Oh, God.
Okay. That means I have to act professional. Shoot. Guys, I see a Splatter Shot Jr., which is obviously 100% the best weapon in the game. No questions asked. It is the first weapon that you receive in the game, which means it has to be the best one because the Splatoon creators said it's the best.
Well, I don't know if I agree with that because Leon is already popping off on those dually squelchers once again. Player of the week last week, trying to make it happen again. Does go down there. Caster curse a little bit maybe by me. But already, regular gamers out to a big start right here.
Yeah, but we are seeing two just went down, and control does go over to Ink Kings, and just for a second, but that does put a fat penalty.
Yeah, trying to get over here. Danny Boy out there as team captain, gonna take down Fax, but it looks like regular gamers are getting enough kills there, and unfortunately for Ink Kings, it's hard to get control when you're all dying like that, and right now, regular gamers seemingly the better team.
Shoot, they did put a penalty on. They're fighting a little bit harder than we saw in the last game with the regular gamers, so there still could be some little sliver of hope going on. I don't think for this game, but maybe later on if they feel out the regular gamers is playing a little bit more. And it looks like they're going to get through the penalty.
Nice special use by Ink Kings to get the control, so at least we're seeing some good team coordination and a couple picks by them. Maybe this is their opportunity, maybe we spoke a little bit too soon.
Yeah.
Solver, what are you thinking here? What are the odds for Ink Kings right now?
Honestly, it's not looking great. Hold on. I need to get off for like 2 seconds.
Okay. Well, right now, Ink Kings did lose control. A lot of them went down, and regular gamers are now popping off once again. Woo!
Just a little bit of back and forth. Not too much. Not enough for regular gamers to be worried. But maybe enough for them to be worried down the road. We're seeing oh my goodness, the special from Drain seems to be very effective. And but two gamers are down. 3 gamers are down right now.
Three of the regular gamers.
Pro gamers.
Just to clarify.
3 gamers. And Ink Kings does grab control, might be able to get through a little bit of
some points too.
Yeah,
so, you know, they're only 40 points away. It's definitely not over. Ian getting some more kills. Regular gamers, I think, are feeling a little bit of the pressure. They go down. Tacky is trying to put up some plays, but he's in a 3v1, I believe.
This is not looking good, folks. Ink Kings, oh my word, they might get the lead here. 45, just 5 points to go, and they lose control. The last 2 points, but the lead is taken. Oh my gosh, we're seeing something special from Ink Kings right here. 2 gamers are down. 2 regular gamers are down. And oh my word, control is not being lost. Is this a KO?
Regular gamers have been staggered out of the base time and time again. Finally getting a couple picks. This may be their one opportunity. Nice pickup by Drain. That was huge, saving the game, but they have lost the lead.
This is a very, oh my gosh, and they got a fat amount of points to go through right now. She's just a minute 20 left in the game. Regular gamers are the underdogs right now.
They do have a lot of control, a lot of purple paint coming back, but they got to get into that zone. They're going to lose the lead here in about 20 seconds if they don't do something quick.
Oh my word, yes, just, oh my gosh, we got about 10 more points to go through, but control is lost. Okay, let's go back to regular gamers.
Drain gonna have to jump out. Ink King's getting killed, but they didn't get control.
Oh my
About to
word.
get it. Is this the moment? Regular gamers holding on for dear life.
Oh,
3 points away.
This hurts, it hurts to see. It looks like this. Oh my gosh, penalty is on.
The cap by Ink Kings, 40 seconds left. Zach, I don't think Regular Gamers is gonna have another chance unless Leon can do something miraculous.
40 seconds, there is enough time to regroup. There's enough time to get something down. Neo come out, and he took down Ian, but oh my gosh, we're seeing Ink Kings getting through their own penalty. They want the KO, guys.
Backs trying to get up, trying to get some kills. They need to get the zone within 20 seconds. They do get that.
Oh, baby.
Can they hold it all the way through? It's so hard to get that overtime win on Splatoon.
Sheesh, 15 seconds. If they lose just one game, that could hurt.
All right, well, Drain with a nice pick there. If they can get a couple picks here, that's going to make it so they can hold the zone. 3 seconds left, though. They got to cap it. They do. Just in time. Overtime's is short.
Oh, my gosh. Can they get it? Oh, my gosh. These kills. These beautiful kills. You're kidding me. And it looks like the lead is going back. Regular Gamers takes it in the last second.
Holy crap.
Oh, my word, guys. Regular Gamers is still in it, but they got another 2 games to play. And if they lose a single one, oh my gosh. Oh my
wow,
word.
What a match.
Oh, baby.
Wowzers. Sorry a little bit about the technical difficulties there with Solver. That was on our end. But man, oh man, what a hype match. It looked like Ink Kings had pulled off the miracle win, but Regular Gamers fought to the last second, almost didn't get that overtime. And then getting the wipe, they were able to pull that off. Holy crap, Regular Gamers, if they make the playoffs, this is the moment. This was the game you look back on and you say, what a clutch moment.
Baby. That just was painful to watch, man.
Painful for your heart? Because, I mean, as a fan or a commentator, that was one of the best matches we've seen all year.
Gosh. Oh, no, it was a good time, but, like, my heart's pumping, baby.
It is pumping.
Oh.
Solver, sorry about those technical difficulties. We got the footage back to you, but, man.
Yay,
what
I'm back.
a wild ride. Were you able to watch that at all?
No.
Oh, sad day.
All
right.
I'll watch it back later.
Okay, that was our fault. So, luckily, we'll have that fixed for game number 2. And if this is the way this 3-game series is going to pan out, I mean, this is definitely the match of the week. And to celebrate, LK, team captain, gifting a sub to Cosby. Thank you, LK. Much love to you. I mean, I'm just blown away that Regular Gamers were able to make that comeback. But credit due to Ink Kings to pushing them to the very brink of destruction, because for a moment, it looked like regular gamers season could have been, sad there. And Solver, I don't know if what's going on with your mic. It sounds a lot like a lot of blown air there. So be careful there. But
All right, that's
gamers,
on. Is this better?
Yeah. Regular gamers.
All right.
Popping off. Ink Kings pushing them to their limits. Can they do the same for game 2? It seems like Ink Kings is going toe-to-toe. So regular gamers getting all 3 here. A sweep is going to be very difficult. Can they pull it off? We're seconds away from game number 2. I'm excited. This is the action we want to see. Playoff hopes on the line. Ink Kings trying to spoil it all. Game number 2. Let's roll in.
Definitely an interesting map mode combination because there's definitely a lot of places to camp out that tower if they're trying to make a push.
Yeah, and we'll see which team uses those ledges better. What weapons are you seeing out here, King Solver, that you want to point out from teams that will work best on this map and mode, you think?
Definitely on the side of regular gamers right now with both the blaster and their sloshing machine, because this mode definitely. Well, this map definitely relies on arcing and being able to get over those hills.
Yeah, we saw the Kinsa sloshing bucket used to perfection earlier. They're doing some of the same things and already getting a big push. Zach, I don't know if this game is going to be just as close as the last one was.
Yeah, it's not giving me that energy. It's not giving me that vibe right now.
I mean, to be fair, the first game won within a couple minutes. It seemed like Ink Kings was not going to get any chance, but they had a nice comeback, so you never know.
That's true, but we already have the 2 checkpoint lead here. Not looking too hot. Regular gamers wants to feel good.
Really, right now, they kind of need like a 3v1 situation to kind of make it back.
Yeah, they're on the tower.
And
it's looking a little bit easier
does
this
not
time.
seem like they're going to get that.
No. 3 goes down. Ian, the only one left to try to knock them off the tower. He does get one, but regular gamers out of nowhere make this one look simple, make this one look easy. Whew, GG's for them. Feeling pretty good. Now up 2-0. Looking for that last one that they want, that they need. Solver, what was their key there? What made them pop off so quickly and able to close out the game in just a minute or so?
Definitely their range and knowledge of the stage. Because honestly, sloshers and blasters kind of dominate that stage.
Yeah.
So if you use them, and especially 2 of them, then you're basically golden.
Yeah. Well, it seemed like they had a plan going into that match. Do they have that same plan going into match number 3, Clan Blitz Wahoo World? We'll see about that. Zach, earlier you said, I don't believe RG's actually going to get that 3-0. Sitting at 2-0, 1 game away? Are you going to change your mind now?
Honestly, yes. I'm going to change my mind because the one that I would have seen that would have been special would have been that game 1. And I don't see... I think that regular gamers was like, okay, we're going to take Ink King seriously. And as we go into game 3, we're not going to be seeing the troll picks that we saw last time.
And in the chat, Nuggets asking about the Splatfest. We don't care about the Splatfest. If people want to post it, I don't care. This is way more important than some little silly Splatfest.
For sure, yeah.
Ew, trick or treat, what's that?
Yeah,
Ew,
disgusting.
Solver, how much Clan Blitz have you played on Wahoo World? Do you have any nice strategies you think these teams are going to be using?
If those bridges to mid are open, definitely go over them, and you can just throw the power clam in off that ledge.
All right. Well, I'm interested to see how many of those players are going to use that kind of strategy. It seems like the strategy that's been used today, except for the other one, is bubbles. Use those bubbles, hide in. That's a classic Clan Blitz move, though.
Yeah, I would definitely recommend bubbles. Some type of octobrush.
Yeah.
And maybe even like a long sniper or maybe a hydra, just to maybe kind of help camp your basket in case people are making a push.
Well, we'll see what they decide with. We are ready for game number 3. Regular gamers looking for the 6-0 today to push them into playoffs. Can they do it here? They're already 5-0, up 2-0 against Ink Kings.
So it definitely seems like they both have really good comps, except for Ink Kings kind of lacking in range apart from their heavy.
Yeah.
But all 3 members of the MPU gang are on regular gamers' side.
MPU gang. Everyone knows that is the best strategy that you can possibly use. Pack's already with an early super clam. They're going to get that score and possibly a few more if they can keep this push going.
Oh, sheesh. Yeah, they're showing so well. What Ink Kings did in game 1 was a fluke. We belong where we are, and we are going to show it over and over. They want to push. They want to show that they're the best.
Yeah, I mean, we're not even a minute to this game, though. It does seem like Ink Kings are losing a little bit of pressure, a little bit of map control. Leon is just in their faces all day long. He's finally going to get taken out by Ian. But Leon on those custom duelist cultures just seems to be a nuisance to so many teams. They don't know how to deal with that.
Yep. And it looks like they learned from their double bamboozle picks from last time.
You're right, not going with that again.
That's 3 down on the King side. Definitely going to give them a massive push.
Yep. We got a super clam coming in. It looks like it's going to be going in with ease.
Ooh, I don't know if that was with ease, but they do get it in. Tackett jumps in. The push is already stopped, though. 44, though, is a pretty comfortable lead. I feel like they must be feeling pretty good about those 2 pushes back-to-back.
Especially this early in the game.
And especially with that little penalty, too.
Yeah, 3 super clams, though, for Ink Kings.
But it does... Ink Kings definitely do seem like they're going to get an amazing push if they can get all 3 of these in.
If they get all 3 in, they actually take the lead here.
Yeah, Danny jumps in. Another jump in from Oregon. Okay, now 60-44.
Definitely a good push, but they left their basket wide open. Oh, but middleward tracks just as I say that.
Alright, well, we're a couple minutes in the game. It is looking like a close one again. Can regular gamers get this push in? I feel like if they can get one more push, that might be enough to secure 27 clams on the map. That is a lot to work with.
Sheesh. Neo's got that super clam. I believe he's who opened the barrier at the beginning of the game, and he'll be going in one more time. 2 super clams available for regular gamers right now, but one of them goes down.
Oregon with a nice stop.
Oh, it's a 1v1.
Ooh, baby. Oh, baby.
There goes 25.
He missed that one super clam. It does go to waste. They have an opportunity to score more and more, though. Leon is just popping off. I think that was a double or triple. Does go down before getting more in, and Oregon is the anchor, keeping Ink Kings alive, keeping them in this on this heavy splat lane.
Good work.
Really,
hometown hero.
Really, Ink Kings are gonna need that triple power clam strat again to hopefully pull this off.
Yeah. Only 2 minutes left. It's not looking quite good. They seem to be dying quite a bit. I just don't feel like they're going to have the map control to really get any score again. Unless they get a couple picks, but Drain on this Bamboozler and Leon on these Dually Squelchers are the ones just getting killed over and over again. And I just feel like regular gamers are going to close this out, even in a KO possibly in the last minute or so.
Sheesh. But yeah, everyone's got a super clam right now. Pretty much. My word.
Yeah,
we got 3
they have
super
so
clams.
much map control.
Ooh, baby. Oh my word, and then they're coming in.
And that's... Hold on.
Leon, only one left alive. Can he get the last claim? No. In case.
And there's the 4-0.
Yeah. Gonna deny. They're gonna get map pressure, and they have 2 super claims. Maybe they can make something out of this. Get us into an overtime.
They can make a pretty good push. Alright. First super clam in. Alright. And I don't know. This is not looking good.
Yeah.
And there's the wipe.
There's the wipe. Regular gamers have plenty of time now to do whatever they want on the map, get all the control in the world. And Ink Kings to get one more push would be difficult. They have an opportunity with that pity clam on the map. It's looking tough, though.
It's not looking good unless they can make another super clam.
Yeah. One pick, though, on the map, so maybe this is an opportunity. Regular gamers need to just stay alive and push them back. They are going down, though. There is an opportunity if the regular gamers keep dying like this. You never know.
Wait, hold on. Oh, baller coming in.
Ian and Oregon.
Oh, no, with the splat bomb.
The
in the Hydra. Oh, wait, no, the Booyah bomb.
Shoot.
Drain
Wait, hold on.
Oh my god. You're giving me the what?
King.
What?
Holy cow. out of nowhere. I thought that game was done. Ink Kings comes out, Mr. Twist and Eden getting a couple super claims in there, and then just surviving long enough in overtime to get that overtime win, which is heartbreaking for regular gamers needing that 3-0. And Zach, while this is crazy, this is the exact same thing we saw from regular gamers versus Translucents in week 2 or 3, having a massive, massive Clan Blitz lead and throwing it all away in overtime.
Oh my gosh, guys, that was insane. That was insane. Zach was right. Well, I kind of went back on it at the end, so no, I really wasn't. I don't know. Gosh, there was something special there at the end from Ink Kings where they just, all of their unity kind of showed up in the last 30 seconds. There was some moment where they were, I think they were all just in some meditative place with each other where
it was almost like an epiphany.
Yeah. Spirit compelled them and they just got it, you know? But that is devastating for regular gamers. And that might cost them. I still see them in that top 4 spot, but it might cost it.
Yeah, they're going to have a tougher opponent in Bittersweet next week. We'll talk about that more later in the day. But King Solver, we need to celebrate that Ink Kings victory because they played well today in Game 1 and taking Game 3. Solver, you said there was an epiphany. What was the epiphany there for them to sneak out that Clan Blitz win?
They just like seemed to just grasp onto the play, like their opponent's play style in just like the last 30 seconds and somehow managed to like work together so flawlessly, and like even their special push was amazing, and then that jump in at the end, like that must have been coordinated.
Yeah, I mean, it seemed like they were definitely coordinating that play. The baller rolling in, all the super jumps, one person staying alive. I think it was Mr. Twist, if I remember, staying alive, getting enough clams in, and a super jump from friends to finish off the job. That was crazy by Ink Kings, and
especially.
Oh, go ahead, Solver.
Especially like with that splat bomb that killed 2 of them, even after the baller went off.
Yeah. It makes me almost a little bit sad that Ink Kings are mathematically pretty much eliminated from the playoffs because you can see against teams like Nasty Majesty and regular gamers, they've put up great games, taking off 1, almost 2 from both teams. So it's sad to see them not able to make playoffs because it seems like they're a team that could be in the conversation for 4th best, 5th best, but unfortunately aren't going to make it due to some of their losses previous in the season. But playing some great matches today, respect to Ink Kings. But, however, regular gamers, they do get 5 wins today.
Yeah.
It's not the 6 we were talking about that would be almost locking them in for playoffs, but it does give them a good shot going into next week if they can take off a couple games from Bittersweet. That is, of course, a tall task, but you never know. They are from the same community. They probably scrim and play each other a lot, so maybe there's a chance.
Well, if that's the case, then they're definitely going to be counterpicking almost every single weapon.
Yeah. Zach, talk to me about regular gamers, and now your thoughts to them going into their last week and their playoff hopes. 5-1 today. Is that enough?
Yes, I believe that it's enough. And I think, like what you were saying, they know Bittersweet the best out of every team here. I think they, weirdly enough, I think they have the best shot at taking down Bittersweet, even compared to somebody like Mirage, somebody like Translucents. I think regular gamers, being that they are Bittersweet in a way. They know them the best, right? I think that they can even. Do you know the mathematics of how many wins do they need to take off of Bittersweet?
It depends on, I would say, definitely Mirage's match versus Persistence today and Nasty Majesty versus Translucents. If Translucents and Nasty Majesty split 2-1 today, that actually will give a better chance to regular gamers moving forward. If one of them 3-0s, especially Nasty Majesty, they're going to be 1 game up over regular gamers with the tiebreaker. So, it depends on the future matches, but I think regular gamers might need 2 next week.
It's hard to see a 2-1 win of regular gamers versus Bittersweets. It's hard to see regular gamers being able to take 2 wins off of Bittersweet, but it's possible. And again, we've seen crazier things in the history of ever.
We've seen crazier things in the history of ever. That is well said, Zach.
Thank you.
We got more Splatoon action coming up after the break. Ink Kings and Brave Gamers, both great set. Great playing today. Thank you for